So on this one, we're going to talk about your swing path. So I have Tony get into her stance, get into her load, and now when we're going to talk about the swing path, what you'll end up seeing is that as she takes her stride and starts going forward, you have that little bit of a rotation of her hip, and then you'll see the left elbow start coming up, the right elbow start coming down in this bat path. You see the bat is starting to now get into the path. As she comes around, you're going to see that she's going to bring it here, and it's going to come back, and you'll notice that it's now getting into the path. It's nice and level in the sense that it's lined out straight. We're going to go through, and then she's going to be coming through this way. You're going to be keeping this elbow in initially, and then it's going to come back through here. Notice that she has this palm up, this palm down, and then the bat is at a little bit of an angle down. If you were to measure it, for all you geometry geeks like my wife is, it's a negative 25 degrees. Yeah, we know it. She's a math geek, I'm a math geek. That's okay, right? It's a negative 25 degrees. You don't want to get too low. So sometimes in practice, especially when you get tired, you're going to come back and you get real low and you're going to hit the tee, right? That's where you're going under the ball. So as you're coming back through, it's going to be this movement coming through this side. And then once you get out here and you get to full extension, then you'll come back around, right? What can happen if you're not careful is a lot of times as you get into and you take your stride, so get in your load, get your K posture, and then make sure you're in your K posture. All right, and then as you go to get ready to come around, a lot of times many of you are losing and going to the backside. So stay in that K posture, and so that way when you bring the bat around, the elbow starts coming down, this one starts coming up, and it's not until the bat starts coming around that your shoulders are now starting to come back around. All right? The other thing, go back in your load. The other part that I want to see, that I've seen a bunch of you do, is you'll do what I was taught when I first played a little bit of baseball and softball, is I went out with a rounded path. So take, Tony, your hands and go straight out. Don't bring it in. Bring the bat around. Notice how her arms are all the way out here. There's no bend, okay? And so she'll come back through and come all the way around in a circle. You're not going to hit the ball very well. So you're going to get in the load. You're going to see the stride, slight hip rotation. The elbow starts going down. This elbow starts going up. And now your bat is getting in its path. And we'll show you the bat path drill in a minute. And then you're going to come through to extension, which is to this point, before your hands turn over. Also be careful. Let's show rolling the hands. Be careful when you're going through that you don't start rolling the hands so that when you come to the ball, that this hand's up and this one's this way, right? You want to be in a good position, palm up, palm down, and a slight downward trend on the bat, all right? Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, let me know, and especially we'll go through the other drills showing you those pieces.